Hello, Gary. Um, I just watched your best brain video ever. Yeah. It could have been better, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I did for a half-hour video. Um, I think I got you thinking. Thinking. You get the question, but you veer off on a tangent there. Why is there the inside perspective? I agree with you simulating the inside, but when you make a computer game, you do that, and of course those little creatures are not conscious. Are you saying that if it was complicated enough, they would be? I mean, that's a decent theory, but you say that it's irrelevant to know anything about how the will works, just like it is the origin of the universe. But you don't think cosmology and the birth of the universe and how stars form and everything else all the way up to us is important? Really? Come on. Really. I want to get a little pedantic about this. You say we're made of mechanical parts, and really, in a very broad sense of the word mechanical, but mechanical also comes from mechanics, like Newtonian Mechanics. And no, we're made of chemical parts, and that's distinct because Newtonian Mechanics can't explain chemistry. That's how they came up with all the quantum physics and stuff. And then the non-weird, mind-bending part of quantum mechanics that has worked so well that people are talking about when they talk about how accurate it is. It's just chemistry. It explains chemistry. There's these features of chemistry. Quantum mechanics addresses them because classical mechanics and what you call, still to this day, classical mechanics, the kind of thing of an object falling with friction in a atmosphere onto a planet in a gravitational field. That kind of mechanics does not explain chemistry. You have always, for a long time, expressed that you think we feel good only because of relief. I don't think so. I think there are positive feelings. But even if it was only feelings of relief, you even touched on how, it's possible to do that and to get that attitude. The original Piro of Ellis, his idea of skepticism is that you reach that by accepting things the way they are. And if you just realize the way things are, then you'll feel that way. But you have to assent to what appears to be the case. And if it's not really the way things are, then it won't necessarily work. Now, you claim that I want to, and we all want to, or Fred, maybe this one, but, be part of the greatest story ever told. And that's what we want to believe. But it's really more like it's the only story ever told. Like, the line that we live in the greatest of all possible worlds, given the interpretation that that is true because it's the only possible world. That's what determinists have to think. Now, I believe there's multiple futures, but I still believe something, akin to that this is the experience we're given. It doesn't have to raise to the greatest, because what are you comparing it with, right? What imaginary possible way of things working do you have in mind? Okay, cheers.